This is our third year running this event, where we bring all of our supply chain together in one room to talk all things sustainability. The event is run off our Sustainable Supplier Code, which is made up of 11 metrics covering the whole breadth of sustainability. We appreciate here at SSEN Distribution that we can't get to net zero alone, and we need to work with our supply chain collaboratively, which is why these events and our webinars and our engagement is key to get into that.
I think SSEN have really exposed us to a lot of the best practice that we weren't aware of before. I think in terms of sustainability, they're one of the DNOs where we get a lot of advice and guidance from and help in terms of sustainability, and also exposure to some of those really top best practice initiatives. I think sustainability can often be seen as kind of an add-on exercise, but with SSE it's really not. It's embedded into strategy, and they're really helping us to do the same thing as well. And I think one of the other things to mention is that sustainability has so many co-benefits for an organisation. I think environment and social sustainability go hand in hand, and they also deliver economic benefits. And so looking at sustainability as an opportunity rather than a risk is really, really key.
It's always good to come to these events and speak to a lot of people that potentially you don't cross paths with, but are in similar industries, and seeing how they're developing down their sort of journeys along with our own. The innovation that's out there that other companies are looking at or might not be looking at, but we work closely together, is always good to sort of build that relationship.
I think the rapport and the contacts that we have in SSEN have enabled us to communicate more effectively and understanding your goals, objectives and priorities. And then we've been able to convert those into our own strategy that's been able to drive us forward and maintain our momentum with regards to meeting our own objectives and goals.
In terms of the event today, I really find a lot of value from that, in the respect that it allows me to come and listen and understand what SSEN are aiming for, what their goals are, how they're delivering towards them, but ultimately then I can go away and reflect on that in my business. It's also a great opportunity to network, with colleagues and other suppliers, because ultimately, we all want to share and learn from each other.
I'm really impressed with what SSE are doing at the moment. I think your outlook is very mature. You're very much evidence-based and qualitative-based. In terms of what you're doing, you've actually worked in collaboration with others to look at what your risks are within your business, within your supply chain around modern slavery, and you've actually taken really pragmatic steps to address those. And that's all contained in your modern slavery statement, where you actually are evidencing what you're doing, how you're doing it, and importantly, what your next steps are. You're very much a business which is around continuous improvement.
It's really important that we engage with our supply chain in sustainability. The reason for that is that we don't have all the answers and all the solutions to all of our problems as a client. All the competency and all the innovation will come from the supply chain. All the good ideas from across other industries that they work in will all come and surface into our area, and that's why we need to learn from the best practice from other areas, and that's why it's fundamentally important that the supply chain help us do that so we can share the knowledge that they can use elsewhere.